Hey guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. So today is Saturday, July 25th, and so basically there was exactly 1 week left in July. Today is a Saturday and then the 31st is going to be on a Friday, so then that will be 7 days, Saturday to Friday. And so yeah, I'm just going to do a ride along of me doing Uber Eats for a week. So every other Uber Eats video where I've driven, I was in downtown Toronto. For this week, I'm going to be in the suburbs of Toronto for multiple reasons. One, I just don't feel like going downtown. Like, downtown is far from me. Downtown is half an hour away from me. So then I am spending half an hour just getting to this place where I'm going to make all this money. But then that's half an hour that I could be making money that I'm not making money because I'm just trying to get to this perfect spot. So yeah, it's just too far and I don't feel like going there this week. Two, as of like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, downtown, they now have these like speed cameras. So you know those like things that you drive past and it'll tell you how fast you're going? Well, now those have cameras on it. And for every kilometer that you are over the speed limit, you get charged $5. So if you're going 10 over the speed limit, you get charged $50, and that's for each camera that you pass. So if you were going 10 kilometers over and you passed 5 cameras, 50 times 5, $250, okay? And I don't know anyone who drives exactly the speed limit. So let's say the speed limit was 40 and you're driving 41, you get charged $5. Ridiculous. So I'm not trying to go downtown and get charged bare money for not driving exactly the speed limit. Like, I don't think that I'm like some next level speed demon, but if I go 3 over the speed limit, I don't think that's ticketable, but apparently the government does. So yeah, I'm not trying to go downtown and get charged bare money because that's going to cut into my earnings. Like, oh, I made $10 on this order, but I was 5 over the speed limit, so I just got charged $15. Like, I'm going to be making negative money, okay? So not going downtown. And 3, starting about a month ago in like mid-June, Uber changed the pay structure where you get paid more per kilometer. And in the suburbs, things are farther apart. Like, when you're downtown, everything is really clumped together. So a restaurant could be here and then the person lives 3 minutes away. So like, I don't know, 5 kilometers. Meanwhile, when you're in the suburbs, somebody could be 15 kilometers from the restaurant and now you get paid more per kilometer. So like, now the earnings in the suburbs are a lot higher than they were before. So now I don't really have to go downtown. But anyways, that was a very long intro. What I'm trying to say is we are going to see if I can make $100 a day in the suburbs of Toronto and not downtown Toronto. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. For the next week, I'm gonna go out every single day and we're gonna see if I can make $100 a day. Another thing, I'm only gonna be going out in the evenings. One, because track has started back for me and track is in the morning, so I can't go out in the morning. And 2, I find that earnings are better during the dinner rush. So I'm always going to start around 5 p.m. and then go until either 1, I make $100, or 2, it just becomes too late and I don't want to stay out. Like, let's say it's 11 p.m. and I haven't made $100 yet while I'm still going home. You know what I mean? So anyways, this is what we're doing. I'm going to go out every single day from 5 p.m. onward in the suburbs of Toronto and see if I can make $100 a day. So let's start. And as you guys know, I have my little dash cam footage, so you're gonna see that between each order. And yeah, we're just gonna have a good time and make some money close to home so that I don't have to be driving half an hour away. Like, no. So yeah, let's start earning. Picked up the first order. It was a pizza from Papa John's and the person lives 7 minutes away. So now I'm gonna go to their house. Just dropped off order number 1, and this is how much I earned, and I'll talk to you after I pick up order number 2. Just picked up the second order. It was from Osmos, and now I'm gonna drop it off at the person's house, and the person lives 2 minutes away. Just dropped off order number 2, and this is how much I earned, and I will see you after I pick up order number 3. Just picked up order number 3. It is from Regino's Pizza. Quick story, I haven't been to a Regino's Pizza in about 13 years. Back when I was in elementary school, there was one by the school that I went to at the time, and my brothers and I used to go there for lunch like almost every single day. So yeah, it wasn't this location, but yeah, I just haven't been in a Regino's Pizza since I was 8 years old. However, even though this trip brought back some memes, I had to give them a thumbs down because I was waiting for like 10-15 minutes to get the food because it wasn't ready yet. So yeah, just picked it up, and the person lives 5 minutes away, so now I'm gonna drop it off, and I'll see you then. Just dropped off order number 3. This is how much I earned, and right as I drove up to the house, order number 4 came in, so I'm gonna drive there right now. It's super close, so I'll see you in a few minutes. So as I was driving away, this order ended up turning into a double order. So I just picked up orders 4 and 5 from a restaurant called Fine Taste Hakka Chinese Restaurant. I hope I said that right. And so yeah, double order, and now I'm probably gonna see you after I drop off this second one. So yeah, there's the food right there. And now I'm gonna drive to 2 different houses. So I just dropped off orders 4 and 5, and they're going to be grouped together since it was a double order. And so this is how much I earned. And after I go to pick up order number 6, I will see you then. Just picked up order number 6 from Popeyes, and the person lives 6 minutes away. So I'll see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 6. It was a wait in car order, which basically means you just pull up to their house and then they'll come out. Just passed it to them through the window. And so yeah, now I'm waiting on order number 7, and I'll see you once I get it and I'm there to pick it up. Just picked up my 7th order. It's another Popeyes order, and the person lives 3 minutes away. So, or no, 1 minute away. They live less than a kilometer away. Okay, well, I'll be done this one quick at least. So I'll see you after I drop it off. So I just dropped off order number 7. This is how much I earned. And on my way here, since it was so close, I got order number 8 came in. And so it's at a restaurant called Makimono, and it's 5 minutes away. So I'm gonna go there now. Just picked up order number 8. They took quite a while with this one, so unfortunately they get a thumbs down, but it is a lot of food, so the tip might be good overall. So yeah, I just picked it up and now I'm gonna go drop it off. So I just dropped off order number 8, and as I was pulling up, I got order number 9, and it is for McDonald's, and so I'm going to drive there now, and this is how much I earned for order number 8. So I just picked up this McDonald's order and so much happened. So it's after 8 o'clock. It's currently 8:17. When I came here, it was about 8:04, right? And so I've been here for about 13 minutes. So what happened was, for every other McDonald's that I've ever gone to since the pandemic started, after 8 p.m., you have to go through the drive-thru. So I come here, I go through the drive-thru, and they're like, oh no, we don't do through drive-thru. So then I have to go through the drive-thru, then park, then go to the window. Then I'm at the window, I'm like the second person there. There's already someone there. Like 3 minutes later, he gets his food, and then it's just me, and then a whole bunch of other people come. Now there's about 6 or 7 of us, right? Then they come out with like 5 orders. Tell me why they call mine last. So that's why I've been here for 13 minutes. One, because it took them forever to like make everyone's food, and 2, once they did have everyone's order, they called mine last. Like everyone who came after me got their food before me. Anyways, they put the food in this bag, so I don't know if I'm supposed to keep that bag or give it to the customer. I really don't know. I just want to be done with this order now, so I'm gonna drive to this person's house, and they are 2 minutes away. Okay, see ya after I drop it off. So I just dropped off order number 9, and guess where order number 10 is? At the same McDonald's. So this is how much I earned for order number 9. I hope I earned a little extra because I had to wait. Like the projected amount was I think $3, so maybe I got a little more than that. I don't know what the base fare is gonna be. Anyways, not the point. Before I left the parking lot, I got the next order for the same McDonald's, and I was gonna like just get it out of my car and see if I could just like see if they had it ready, but I kind of figured they wouldn't. So I came here, dropped it off, and then I'm gonna drive back, and we're gonna see if they're a little bit faster this time. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Just picked up order number 10, and look at how much food. 3 bags worth. And like, you know how before I was like, I don't know if I should keep the bag or give it to the customer. I just gave it to the customer, and I'm gonna do the same thing with these 3. I don't know why this particular McDonald's is giving out special bags. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this person ordered a lot of food. Like, look, I'm sorry. Look at this. Like, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, yeah. So that resulted in these 3 bags. And so yeah, now I'm gonna go drop it off, and this person lives 3 minutes away. Also, when I came back, there were 2 guys waiting, and then I just pulled up and my order was ready because I got it before, and then I drove away and came back. So yeah, they're probably like, why did she get her food first? But yeah, I got it ordered from before. Anyways, now I'm driving to this person's house. Just dropped off order number 10, and then order number 11 just came in, and it's from a place called Free Topping Pizza, so I'm gonna drive there now. Just picked up the pizza and it was ready on arrival. Yay, nice, thumbs up for that. And the person lives 3 minutes away, so I am going to go drop it off. So I just picked up orders number 12 and 13. I got order number 12, and then as I was driving towards the restaurant, another one popped up, so then I accepted that. I got it from Dairy Queen, so I have a couple on the seat and one in the bag, just to keep the orders separate so I know whose is whose. Also, if you look, you can see that there's a long line outside. Luckily, they had a separate entrance for drivers, so I think all restaurants should do that. If you know that you're especially busy at certain times, or like you just know that you're a busy restaurant in general, like Dairy Queen is a pretty popular restaurant, you should have a separate entrance for drivers. I think this is only the second restaurant I've ever been to where they had a separate line and a separate entrance, which is really helpful because like for us, we're just going in and out. Meanwhile, everyone else has to go in, order, wait for them to make it, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, even though there's a long line of like 15 people, I was in and out in like 2 minutes. So, good job, Dairy Queen. So now I'm going to go drop off these 2 orders. I'm not going to talk to you between the orders. I'll talk to you after I dropped off the second one. Okay, I just dropped off the second of the 2 double orders, so those were orders 12 and 13, and this is how much I earned for it. And then right as I pulled up to the second house, I got another order from Cocoa Fresh Tea and Juice, so that's going to be order number 14, and so I'm gonna go there now. Literally right as I turned off the camera, it turned into a double order. So now I am now picking up orders 14 and 15 from Cocoa Fresh. So I just picked up from Cocoa Fresh. I have 2 drinks in the bag and then 1 in my cup holder just to keep them separate so that I don't mix them up. Also, these might be my last two orders of the night. I'm not sure. I'm not quite at $100 yet. I'm at $80.12, but I'm still waiting for some tips to potentially come in. So there's that. One reason I might end at the end of 15 trips is one, because it's getting really late. Well, not late. It's 9:29, but like it's dark, and so I don't want to be all up in the dark driving up to people's house by myself. And also, my dash cam is running out of memory. It only has 14 minutes of recording time left. And so I don't know how long these last two trips are going to take. It might even run out of memory before I get to the second location. I don't know yet. So yeah, I'm going to buy a bigger SD card for this tomorrow. But yeah, so right now, my SD card from my dash cam is almost full, so this might be my last couple of orders. So if I don't quite get to $100 today, I'll make up for it tomorrow. Like, let's say I get to 95, then tomorrow my goal will be 105. You know what I mean? Anyway, so now we're gonna go drop off these next two orders, and they might be my last two. We'll see. Hey, so I know I said that I wasn't gonna check in until after the second drop off, but I have to check in right now after the first one, because look at where I am. I don't know if you can see, but like I'm like pulled over on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. Like, yeah, that's the person's house or whatever, but like then look over here. Oh, you can't even see. Let me turn up. Look at this. It's just trees. I'm just in the middle of like a forest. So it's like forest, person's house. Forest. I'm like, bruh. And then I'm going up to the person's house and like, ooh, that's really bright. Well, I guess that's good. Anyways, I'm going up to this person's house, and then I'm hearing wildlife. I'm hearing like hissing like snakes, and I'm hearing crickets, and then I drop off the drink, and I ring the doorbell, and I hear dogs barking and all this stuff, and I'm out by myself in the middle of the night. Nah, this isn't it. After I drop off the second person's order, I'm done. Like, where am I? I'm in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, so we're gonna drop off the next order, and then I'm gonna be going home. Okay. Okay, so I just dropped off order number 15, which was the second order of the last double order. Today was a good day. I was getting back-to-back-to-back orders, and even some back-to-back-to-back double orders, so that was good. So far I'm at 89.47, so not quite 100, but then again, let me just look at my earnings for a second. The last three people haven't tipped yet, mainly because the last two I like just delivered to. So I basically need $10.53 more cents to hit my 100, which divided between three people, they could each tip me like $3 something, and then we'll see. I don't know, but yeah, so that's what I did today so far. I'm gonna go home now, and I'll let you guys know the final balance at the end of the night, assuming that people tip me. And yeah, and then, yeah, so today I didn't quite get to the 100 as of yet. But as I said earlier, if I don't quite get to 100, I'll make up for it later in the week. But yeah, so I'm going to go home now. Okay, so I am home now. It is currently 11:58 p.m. I've been home since about 10:30. So my final earnings for today after all the tips came in was $94.15. So not quite the 100, but as I said, I'll make up for it another day. Like maybe tomorrow I'll make $106, so then it'll even out to $100 a day, etc. So yeah, just for the stats for today, I was out for 4 hours and 25 minutes. I did 15 trips and I got 33 points. So Uber's like expanded Uber Pro into Toronto. If you don't know what Uber Pro is, I'll explain that in a future video, but it's basically like depending on your ranking as a driver, you get different perks. And so yeah, the more points you get, the higher your rank and the more perks you get. So I'm currently ranked Diamond, which is the highest ranking. So yeah, anyways, so I got 33 points today. And then for the breakdown, my net fare was $51.26. For promotions, because of the area I was in, was $6.43, and in tips I made $36.46 for the total of $94.15. So yeah, that was what happened today. So I was out for 4 hours and 25 minutes, so then that makes $21.32 an hour, which is pretty good. Usually when I'm downtown, I make $30 an hour, so it's less money than when I go downtown, but it's still decent money, so I'm not complaining. So yeah, that was day 1, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2. Okay, it is day 2. It is 5:41 p.m. and so I'm starting later than I thought I was going to, but yeah, so today is Sunday, July 26th, day 2 of my 1 week of doing Uber Eats. And yeah, we're gonna see how much money we can make today. The goal is $106 since we only made $94 yesterday, and we're trying to even it out to make $100 a day. So let's go make some money. Okay, so my first order ended up turning into a double order, so we're kicking off the day with a double order. Orders 1 and 2 are from a place called Barrel's Pepper Pot. It's a Jamaican place. I've been here before, and they have a jerk poutine, and it's really good, but whatever, not the point. So yeah, I have them both in this bag, and so now I'm going to see you after the second drop-off, since this is a double order. So yeah. So I just dropped off the second of my first 2 orders, and this is how much I earned. And then I just got my third order for Pickle Barrel, so I'm going to drive there now. Just picked up my third order from Pickle Barrel. I have it here on the seat. I've been here for at least 20 minutes, so they get a thumbs down because that took way too long. Yeah, the person did order a lot of food, but like, don't call the driver before the food is ready. Anyways, now I'm gonna go drive to this person's house. Just dropped off order number 3. I don't know if you could tell by the dash cam footage, but I got a little bit lost. So the person messaged me and said that sometimes the Uber app takes you to the wrong place and that I should use a different GPS. So then I used Waze, and then it was telling me the same place as the Uber app, but I still followed Waze. And then when I got to the spot, basically it made me pass the spot. So like, if someone lives in a complex, it's going to take you to the main road and not to their house inside the complex. So then it basically made me drive past the complex. So yeah, that's what happened. Anyways, so I found the place, just dropped out the food, and then immediately I got an order for Wing House Express, which is literally 1 minute away. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute after I pick up that food. And this is how much I earned for order number 3. Just picked up order number 4. It was ready, like it just came out of the kitchen right as I walked in, so that's good. Got some hot food, and the person lives 6 minutes away, so I will see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 4. This is how much I earned for it, and I got another order right after from the Stone Corner Pub. So I'm gonna drive there now, and I'll see you after I pick it up. Okay, just picked up order number 5, and there was a little bit of a confusion. So I show up to the place, and the person just messaged me, so I'm gonna tell you what they just said. I show up to the place, and they're like, "Are you Skip?" Like, as in Skip the Dishes? And I'm like, "No, I'm Uber." So they're like, "Oh, let me look about it." They have like one server working in this whole place. So she's working, serving people on the patio, serving some people who are inside, plus she's doing like the Skip and Uber orders and everything, right? Then she finally gets around to me, and she's like, "Oh, on the system it says the order is canceled." And then she's like, "We have it ready in the bag. It's been sitting here the whole time. Mind you, I've been here for like 10-15 minutes at this point." She's like, "Oh, it's just been sitting in the kitchen. Let me go get it for you." So she's like, "I don't know why it says canceled on our end, but whatever." So then now the person just messaged me and they're like, you're supposed to be here in 3 minutes, but the app still says that you're at the place. And then they're like, I'm confused. Is it the store's fault? And then so now I'm going to text them back and tell them everything that happened. So basically they thought the order was canceled, so they made it, but then left it in the back. Then I show up, they make me wait for 15 minutes and they're like, oh wait, the food's been ready the whole time. Here you go. So yeah, I don't know. But now I'm going to go drive to this person's house because they're waiting. So yeah. So I just dropped off the 5th order and everything worked itself out. So yeah, right now I haven't gotten another trip like for the past, sorry, let me turn off the AC. For the past few trips, I've just been getting them back to back to back to back to back. Well, I'm kind of close to my house right now and I'm just going to stop at home really quickly because I left my water bottle at home and it is so hot and I am so thirsty. So I'm going to try to make my way back home. I'm still going to leave the app running. So if I'm driving in the direction of home and then I get an order, then I'm just going to go do the order. But I want to get to my house first so that I can pick up my water bottle because I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. Oh, it's okay. My water's in the car. No, it's not. So yeah, I'm just going to swing by my house first, hopefully. So the next time you'll see me is when I'm picking up trip 6, and that will either be after I've picked up my water bottle or not, depending on how fast trip 6 comes in. Oh, by the way, this is how much I earned for trip number 5. So I didn't get to stop at home because pretty much right as I drove off, another order came in. So I just came and picked it up. It's from a place called Dragon Gem. And yeah, so this person lives 10 minutes away. So it's a fairly long trip. So I should make a decent amount of money. I don't know. We'll see. So now I'm going to drive there and I will see you after. Just dropped off order number 6. This is how much I earned. And right as I pulled up, I got order number 7 from a restaurant called Island Mix Restaurant and Lounge. So I'm going to drive there now and I'll see you after I pick up the food. Sorry that it's so dark, but the building is blocking the sun. But anyways, I just picked up this order and the person is 12 minutes away, 9.6 kilometers. So yeah, I should make a decent amount of money and I will talk to you after I drop off this order. Just dropped off order number 7. I'm kind of sort of ish in the middle of nowhere again. Lots of trees and stuff. But yeah, it was a nice house and they have nice cars in the driveway. So maybe I'll get a big tip, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't instantly gotten another tip, but I feel like it's because I'm not near the main road. So I'm going to drive towards the main road and see if I can get another order. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. I'll see you when I go to pick up order number 8. And this is how much I earned for order number 7. I don't know if I said that yet. Okay, so between the last 2 orders, I was able to stop at home and get my water bottle. I am now hydrated. How wonderful. And so I just picked up order number 8. It's here in the bag. It's from Wing House Express. I came here a couple of orders ago. When I came here earlier today, it was ready right as I walked in. And today I had to wait a little bit, not long enough that I'm going to give them a thumbs down. But like, they're not going to get a thumbs up either, so I'm just not going to rate them at all. And so yeah, just picked up order number 8, and now I'm going to drive to the person's house. And they live 11 minutes away, so another long order. So I should get a decent amount for this, and I'll see you after I drop this off. So I just dropped off order number 8. This is how much I earned, and I will see you after I go to pick up order number 9. So I've been driving around for around 16 minutes, and I know that because that's how long my last dash cam footage video was. And yeah, so it's been a while between my last drop off and this pickup. So I just picked up order number 9 from Popeyes. I have it in the bag right here. This might be one of my last orders. So this is order number 9. I might do one more and get to order 10 for multiple reasons. One, it's getting kind of late. It is 9:16, and so like it's getting kind of dark. 2, I'm running out of space on my dash cam because I didn't get a chance to buy the SD card today. And 3, it is Sunday night, and as you guys know, I upload on Mondays, and I haven't filmed my video for tomorrow, which is the 27th of July. So this video is not going up till the 2nd week of August. So I'm filming this 2 weeks in advance. So yeah, I don't have a video filmed for tomorrow yet, so I have to go home and do that. So yeah, I'm not near the $100 mark, so I'm probably not going to get there today. But basically my goal is within the next 7 days to make at least $700. So these first couple of days I didn't quite get there, but my goal is to get to 700 by the end of 7 days, and I'm gonna try my best to make that happen. So I'm gonna drop off this Popeyes order and then maybe do one more. Also, from the dash cam footage, you might have noticed that I pulled into a parking lot at one point. So I did get an order for a McDonald's, and then when I pulled into the parking lot, the line was long. And as I said from yesterday, for majority of McDonald's after 8 p.m. you have to go through the drive-thru, and so the drive-thru had like 20 cars, and I'm like, I'm not waiting for that, so I canceled it and then got this Popeyes order, and then I got in and out real quick. So I'm gonna do this one, possibly one more, and then go home, film my YouTube video for tomorrow, blah blah blah, all that jazz. and then I'll tell you the total of everything I've earned, including tips and all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know that this day is coming to a close soon. I just dropped off order number 9, and as I was pulling up, I got a 10th order for McDonald's. I don't know if it's the same McDonald's that I pulled into before, because I'm not like very familiar with the area that I'm in right now. But yeah, so we'll see. If it's the same McDonald's and the line is still just as long, I'll cancel it. If not, I'll do the order, and this could very well be my last order for the night. So I will see you after I pick up this order and or a different one, depending on whether or not I cancel this one. Okay, so I am currently in the drive-thru for the McDonald's, and it is the same one as before. However, the reason why I am doing this order is because, listen to this person's order. They ordered 5 French fries, 2 apple pies, 10 junior chickens, 4 M&M McFlurries, and a fudge sundae. Okay, so I'm just assuming that because they ordered all this food, I could get tipped big. I know there's no guarantee, but I just feel like on big orders, there's a better chance of you getting a big tip. So I'm gonna wait in this drive-through line. Someone got to the line before me because I didn't know where this drive-through started. Like, this drive-through literally wraps around the entire building. But anyways, it's not moving too slow, and hopefully the food is already ready, even though this person ordered 10 burgers, 5 different ice creams, and 2 pies and 5 fries. I really hope the order is ready. And yeah, so this is gonna be my last order of the night, because by the time I get done this, it's probably gonna be like 10 p.m. So yeah, the next clip you'll see is the time lapse of me driving to the person's house, and then I'll talk to you after that. So I just dropped off my 10th order. This is how much I earned for it. And I know that I said this was going to be my last order, but as I was pulling up, I got another one. You can set it to stop future requests, but I didn't. So then another one came in right as I pulled up. It's currently 9:51, so close to 10 o'clock like I predicted. So yeah, this is going to be the last one because I have stopped requests after this. So one more, and then I am actually done. This one is for the wing spot, so I'll see you after I pick up the food. Picked up order number 11, and now I'm going to drive to the person's house. They live 5 minutes away. So I just dropped off my 11th and last order for the night, and this is how much I earned. So as of right now, I'm at $80.68, but there are still 3 people left who could potentially tip me, whose like orders I recently dropped off. So if they tipped, it wouldn't have shown up on my account yet. So yeah, not quite the 106 that was my goal. But yeah, I started later than I wanted to. I started at almost 6 o'clock, and I do have other things to do once I get home. And so, yeah, I had to cut tonight a little bit short. But yeah, it's currently 10:07, so it is kind of late, and it is like night. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, film my video, blah blah blah, all that jazz. And also, when I get home, I will tell you my final balance from the night, assuming that more people tipped me. So yeah. Okay, so I am home now, and my final balance for day 2 was $86.92. I don't know exactly how long I was out for, or how much I made from tips, how many points I got today, and all that stuff, because for some reason it's not calculating that. Like, for example, let me show you. So I'm just going to do a quick screen recording. So as you can see, for this week from July 20th to, it says the 27th, but today's the 26th anyways. So from July 20th to 26th, I made $437.36, right? And then if I scroll, you can see the stats, how long I've been online, how many trips, how many points, and then the breakdown of net fare, promotion, and tips, right? But then if I click an individual day, like if I click today, Sunday the 26th, the stats go to 0, and then there's no breakdown because it's 0 for some reason. And then you know how I showed you the breakdown yesterday? Well, if I go to yesterday, it still doesn't show it. Like any day I click, any individual day, it doesn't show me. But if I show for the whole week, then it shows me. So I don't know exactly how long I was on for today, and I don't know my exact hourly wage today or anything, because for some reason the app is acting up and it's not showing me. But I started at around 5:40 and ended around 10. So that would be 4 hours and 20 minutes, and I made $86. So that's 4.3 hours that I was online. 86.92 divided by 4.3 equals about $20 an hour. So still less than when I go downtown. However, $20 an hour is still decent money, and that's just from like not the most precise calculations, but anyway. So that was my earnings for day 2. So still not quite getting the 100 a day, but I'm going to try and make up for it during the week, and we will see. But it is past midnight, so I'm probably gonna go to bed because I have to wake up early tomorrow for track practice. But I will see you tomorrow when I am ready to do my Uber trips for day 3. Okay, so it is day 3, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of dark. That's because it is 8:33 p.m. and I am just about to start. What had happened was, so I came home early yesterday from Uber because I had a video to film, and then I didn't end up filming it. So then I had track practice this morning, so then when I came home in the afternoon, I had to film and edit the video, and I didn't finish till right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go out. So today, like today's portion of this week-long video is going to be short because I'm going to be out for less time, and also I don't think I'm going to make $100 today, but we're just going to see how much I can make in the next couple of hours. So yeah, let's go do that. Just picked up this person's order. It was 5 Slurpees, 4 there, 1 in my cup holder. And yeah, and so the person lives 7 minutes away, so I'm going to go there now. So I just dropped off the first order. This is how much I earned, and I instantly got another order for a place called Town Wings. So I'm going to go there now and pick up order number 2, and I will see you after I pick it up. Just picked up order number 2. This person ordered 3 bags worth of wings, and now I'm gonna go drop it off at their house. So I just dropped off the second order, and he gave me a $5 cash tip, so that's always nice. So yeah, right now I'm at $9.83 after the 2 trips, but the first person could tip me, and then this person tipped me $5, so then that's actually $14.83, and the person could still potentially tip me within the app. I've had people give me cash tips and tip in the app, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so far after 2 trips I'm at $9.83, and yeah, I haven't gotten the third order yet, so I'll just drive around a little bit and I'll see you after I get my third order. Just picked up my third order from Popeyes, and the person lives 5 minutes away, so I will see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 3. This is how much I earned, and I will let you know when I get order number 4. So I am at my 4th pickup location. It is a McDonald's, and I haven't picked up the food yet. So it is after 8 p.m. because I started after 8 p.m. And as I told you, I think yesterday or the day before, pretty much every McDonald's after 8 p.m. you have to go through the drive-thru. And so, today I went through the drive-thru, and then when I get to the window, they're like, "What's your code?" I tell them my code, and they're like, "It's not ready yet." And it's like, this location's never ready. They told me, they're like, "It's not ready yet. Do you mind coming back through the drive-thru in like 5 minutes?" So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I set a timer on my watch. So now there's 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Yes, I'm holding them to the exact 5 minutes. And so Anyways, this is the second time this happened to me at this location. Now it's nighttime, so like going back through the drive-thru is gonna take like 30 seconds. But I remember one time I waited in the drive-thru line for 20 minutes, and then I get to the window and they're like, it's not ready. Do you mind coming back through the drive-thru? I'm like, why on earth would I ever do that? I'm not doing that. And so yeah, this time I don't really mind if I drive through this drive-thru again and it's not ready. Then like, bruh, it's 10 p.m. like, I'm tired, I want to go home. So if it's not ready, I'm going to be upset. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, this location is never ready. So yeah, there's 2 minutes and 58 seconds left. And I will see you either after I collect this food or after I pick up a different order, because if this one's taking too long, like, I'm not gonna wait because it's night and I already am on a time crunch to make at least a decent amount of money because of how late I started. So yeah, that's the story of this McDonald's that I'm currently at. So yeah. So I just dropped off my fourth order. This is how much I earned for it. And I went offline. I wanted to do at least 5 trips today. Currently I am at $18.93. I was hoping to get to at least 20 bucks. But then no, it is. It's $23.93 because I got the $5 cash tip. So I did make over $20 today. So for the little bit of time that I was able to put in, it's like just after 10 and I got out here at about 8:30ish, so an hour and a half, and so far I've made 23 bucks. That's not terrible, and then some tips could still come in. So yeah, I'm done for the night, just because I started so late, so I didn't get to do a lot. So sorry that today's clip was short. But yeah, so I'll update you guys later on like my final balance for the day, how long I was on, and like how much I made per hour and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'll update you guys on that later after I get home. Sorry if I'm talking quietly, but it is a few hours later and it's 2:56 a.m. Yeah, so I want to be talking quietly for this part. But my final balance for the day in the app was $20.93, but remember I got the $5 cash tip, so today I made $25.93 in an hour and 36 minutes, and so I did 4 trips and I earned 4 points. And so for the breakdown, I earned $14.40 for my net fare. The promotions were $4.53, and then I got $2 in tips within the app, but then I also got the $5 cash tip, so that's $7 in tips in total, which equals $25.93 for today. So when I divide that by the amount of time I was online, that's $16.21 an hour approximately. So yeah, kind of low, but then again, I didn't do very many trips, so there wasn't a lot of opportunities for tips, and also I went out late, and also it's a Monday, so a lot of people do a lot of their big spending on the weekend, and now it's the first day of the week. So yeah, anyways, so I made about $16 an hour today, and I only did 4 trips, so $25 for 4 trips, and only being out for an hour and a half is honestly not that bad. So tomorrow we're gonna start anew and hopefully start earlier and see how much money we can make, but until then, that is the end of day 3. Hey guys, so today is the start of day 4. I am starting late again because I'm a procrastinator and it is currently 7:02 p.m. I was gonna start around 6:15, and then I went to Walmart to buy a bigger SD card for my dash cam so that I wouldn't run out of space, and then when I went there, they didn't have it. So then basically what happened was I still had the footage from yesterday on the SD card and I didn't delete it because I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy a new one. So then I went to Walmart. They didn't have the new one. They didn't have a big enough one. I have a 64 gig. I wanted a 128 gig and they didn't have it. So then I had to drive back home and then put the footage on my external hard drive and then delete it off the SD card so that I have more space today to film for today. So I wasted like 45 minutes just going to Walmart and coming back. So I should have started about 45 minutes ago, but we're starting now and we're going to see how much money we can make. It's a Tuesday and Tuesdays aren't necessarily busy days, but we're going to see how much money we can make today. Okay, so it is currently 7:46. The last time you saw me, it was 7:02. I've been driving around for the past 40 minutes trying to get an order, and I finally got one. I just picked it up from Little Caesars. You didn't see me driving around for 40 minutes in the dash cam footage because I didn't start recording till I got this order because I just kind of figured today was going to be slow. I didn't think it was going to take me half an hour to get my first order, but I was like, I don't want to film like 15 minutes of me just driving around. And so yeah, you only got the part of the dashcam footage with me pulling up to the restaurant. But yeah, I have been driving around for the past 40 minutes. But I finally got an order and hopefully it picks up from here. So now I'm gonna go drop off this pizza at the person's house. Just dropped off the first order. This is how much I earned for it. And I hope I get a second one soon and I don't have to wait another half hour. So I'll see you after I pick up order number 2. Got the second order from Dairy Queen. It took about 6 minutes from the drop off of the last order, so things are starting to pick up a little bit, and now I'm going to drop this off at the person's house. Just dropped off the second order. This is how much I earned, and I will see you after I pick up order number 3. Just picked up my third order from McDonald's, and now I'm going to drop it off at the person's house. Just dropped off my third order, and order number 4 came in. It's for pizza, and this is how much I earned for order number 3, and I will see you after I pick up order number 4. Just picked up the food for order number 4, and now I'm gonna go drop it off at the person's house. Just dropped off order number 4. This is how much I earned, and I'll see you after I pick up order number 5. So it's about 25 minutes later, and I just picked up order number 5 from Wow Wings. And yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but the dash cam footage that you just saw before this was going really fast. And that's because I put 25 minutes of video sped up into 30 seconds. And so basically the faster you see that, the longer the video was. And then I had to speed it up to that time frame, if that makes any sense. Anyways, it's been a long time since my last order, and now we're gonna go drop off order number 5. Just dropped off order number 5. This is how much I earned for it. I might just do 1 or 2 more trips depending on how fast they come in, because it's currently 9:27 and I don't want to be out too late. So yeah, I will see you after I pick up order number 6. Hey, so I am home now. I know that in the last clip I said that I was going to go pick up a 6th order, but that was around 9:30-ish, and I drove around till 10 o'clock and I didn't get an order, so I just went offline. So yeah, I only did 5 trips today, and so now I'm home, and my final balance for today was $40.97. So I was online for 2 hours and 51 minutes. I did 5 trips. I got 7 points, and from the breakdown, my net fare was $19.08. For promotions, I got $4.51, and for tips, I got $17.38. So when I did the calculations, the amount of money I made divided by the amount of time I was out, I made about $14.38 an hour. So once again, it's continually going down. But 1, I think it has to do with the day of the week it is, and 2, like, if you were to subtract like the 40 minutes before I got my first order and the 30 minutes at the end when I didn't get an order, then the amount would be higher. But then again, you can't subtract that amount because that is the amount of time that I was out. But anyways, for the amount of time that I was actually working and getting orders, I was making a decent hourly wage. But since it took so much time to get those orders, it kind of skewed the numbers. But yeah, so I'm not making as much per hour in the suburbs as I do downtown, but it's still money, so I'm not complaining. And so yeah, those are my stats for day 4, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5. Okay, so it is the start of day 5, and it is currently 12:07 p.m. So I know I said that I was only going to go out in the evenings, but for the past couple of days, I've been slacking and not making as much as I wanted. And as I said, by the end of the 7 days, I'm trying to get to $700. So today I'm going to go out in the lunchtime as well as the dinner time. So I'm going to go out from about 12 to 2, come home, chill for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to go from 5 p.m. onward. So we're going to try and make up for the past couple of days. So we're going to see if we can make over $100 today, and let's start making money. First things first, I just pulled up to the gas station because I'm running low on gas and I don't want to be in the middle of the order and then, ooh, gaslight. Like, if you guys saw my video from 2 weeks ago, spoiler alert, I ran out of gas in the middle of the highway because I'm an irresponsible adult. So I'm not going to let that happen to me again, so I am going to fill up on gas. It stopped at 37.25, but I'm just gonna go up to 40. $40. So my tank is now full, and as you can see from my trip odometer, my last full tank got me 732.7 kilometers. So now I'm just gonna reset it. There, now it's back down to 0. And then we'll see how much I get with this tank. Just picked up my first order. It is from Popeyes, and I will see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 1, and this is how much I earned. And I got order number 2. It's from Winghouse Express, and so I'm gonna go there now. Just picked up order number 2, and the person lives 12 minutes away, so I should get a decent amount for this order, and I will see you after I drop it off. So I just dropped off order number 2. This is how much I earned for it, and I will see you after I pick up order number 3. So I just picked up order number 3. It's from Burger King. I have the food in there, I have the drink in the cup holder, and the person lives 11 minutes away, so I should make a decent amount from this trip, and I will see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 3. This is how much I earned for it, and I will see you after I pick up order number 4. Just picked up order number 4. It's from a place called California Sandwiches, and the person lives 3 minutes away. So I will see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 4. This is how much I earned for it. And I might just do one more trip. It's currently 1:50, and I said I was going to go until 2 o'clock. So I'm going to try and squeeze one more trip in before I go home for the end of lunchtime. Just picked up order number 5. It's from KFC. This is most likely going to be my last order of the afternoon time, and the person lives a minute away, so this one will be really quick. So I'll see you after I drop it off. So I just dropped off order number 5. This is how much I earned for it, and I am done for the afternoon, and I will come back out at 5. It is currently 2:08 p.m., so I ended around 2, like I said. So my current balance is $29.19, and 2 of the 5 people have tipped me so far. So trips 1 and 2, the tips have come through, and trips 3 through 5, they haven't come through yet, assuming the people tipped me. So yeah, for the afternoon, I was out for 2 hours, and so far I've made almost $30, so that's pretty good. And I will see you at 5 o'clock. Okay, so it is 5:31 right now. I'm starting a little bit late because when 5 o'clock rolled around, I realized, hey, I still don't have a bigger SD card for my dash cam, so I just came to a place called Canada Computers and bought a 128 gigabyte SD card. So now I have that one plus my 64 gigabyte SD card, and basically now I can record for up to 7 hours. So if for some unknown reason I had 7 hours of dash cam footage, well, now I can record it all. So yeah, now I don't have to cut my trip short because, oh, I'm running out of dash cam space. So yeah, I was just getting my camera stuff prepared. And so yeah, now we're going to make some money. We're going to try and get over $100 today. Ooh, a little bit of an update. So the last time I spoke to you, I had $29.19, but since then some more tips have come in and now I am at, come on, load. I'm at $37.91. So I was online for an hour and 57 minutes and I made $37.91, which equates to about $19.44 an hour. But we still have more money to make, so let's go do that. Just picked up order number 6. It is from McDonald's. It is before 8 o'clock, so I was able to just go to the window instead of having to go through the drive-thru, because the drive-thru line, like, look at this. That is the end of the drive-thru line, and it wraps around the entire building, and then that's where the window is. So there's about 20 or so cars in the drive-thru line right now. So yeah, I got to skip that. And the person lives 6 minutes away, so I will see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 6. This is how much I earned for it. And right as I was pulling up to the house, I got another order. Order number 7 came in for a restaurant called Ritz Caribbean Foods, and I will see you after I pick it up. Just picked up order number 7, and the person lives 7 minutes away, and I'll see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 7. This is how much I earned, and I will see you after I pick up order number 8. Just picked up order number 8 from the Greek tycoon, and I just had a really weird experience. So the guy wouldn't give me the food until I sanitized my hands, which is fine. But then the hand sanitizer that man's put on my hand was literally liquid. It wasn't gel. So when I rub it in, whatever, and now my hands smell like vinegar. I'm like, what kind of homemade hand sanitizer is this? So now I'm going to be spending the next few hours with my hands smelling like vinegar. So thank you, the Greek tycoon. I greatly appreciate it. Anyways, I will talk to you after I drop off this food. Just dropped off order number 8. This is how much I earned, and I will see you after I pick up order number 9. Just picked up order number 9 from McDonald's, and I will see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 9. This is how much I earned for it, and I will see you after I pick up order number 10. So I just pulled up to this Starbucks, that is where order number 10 is, and it says that I have to get it through the drive-thru, and like the drive-thru line is really long, so I might be here for a while. It is currently 7:27. I don't know what time I'm gonna get out of this drive-thru line. Like, look, so that's the car that's directly in front of me, and then that is the front of the line. So yeah, there's about, I would say, 6 or 7 cars ahead of me. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, because Starbucks is pretty much just drinks, I think. So yeah, I will see you after I drop off these drinks. Just dropped off order number 10. This is how much I made for it. I was in that drive-thru for 16 minutes. When I talked to you guys, I said it was 7:27, and I didn't leave the drive-thru till 7:43. So yeah, it took a while, but I am finished, and I will see you when I go to pick up order number 11. Okay, so I just picked up order number 11. So as I was driving, when the order came in, it said double order. So I'm thinking, okay, 2 orders from the same place. Nope, it's 1 from this place, Fine Taste Hakka restaurant, and then I have to pick up the second one from a different restaurant and then drive to the 2 houses. So I just picked this one up, and then my next pickup is at Portly Piper Pub. And so I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna go drop off both orders to 2 different places. This is only the second time this has ever happened. Usually double orders are from the same restaurant, and out of the over 1,000 orders that I've done, this is only the second one where I've gotten 2 orders from different restaurants. So yeah, let's go pick this up. So I just picked up the second order. This bag is the first order, and then these 2 bags are the second order. And yeah, so you'll see me after the second drop off. So yeah, I'll drop off order number 11, then order number 12, and then I'll talk to you again. So I just dropped off orders 11 and 12. This is how much I earned, and I will see you after I pick up order 13. So it's about 20 minutes later, I finally got my 13th order, and it's from the Greek Freak, and I have it in the bag right there, and I will see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 13. This is how much I earned, and I will see you after I pick up order number 14. So I just got my 14th order. It is for McDonald's and it's after 8 p.m. It's currently 9:13, so I have to go through the drive-thru. Luckily, there's barely any people in the drive-thru right now. There's 3 people, so yeah, I should get through quick, and the next time I'll see you is after I drop off this order. So I just dropped off order number 14. This is how much I earned for it. And then I got order number 15 and it's for Pita Land. And I will see you after I pick it up. Picked up order 15 and now I'm gonna drop it off. Just dropped off order number 15. This is how much I earned for it, and I am currently over $100, so I am at $101.74. I'm gonna do one more trip just to bring me a little bit more over 100, since for the past few days I've been like really below 100. I haven't hit 100 any of the days, but for the past couple of days I've made like 20 bucks, 40 bucks, all this stuff. So I'm gonna do one more trip just to bring me a little bit more above 100. Plus there are some tips that may have not come in yet, so then that could bring me even higher, but I'm still gonna do just one more trip and then I'm done for the night. Just pulled up to order number 16 and it is a McDonald's order and it's almost 10 p.m. which means it's after 8 p.m. so I have to wait through the drive-thru. This drive-thru is pretty long. I would say there's about 15 people in it, but this is my last order of the night, so I'll wait for it and I'll see you after I drop this off. Just dropped off order number 16. It is my last order of the night, and currently I'm at $110.87. So there's still 3 more tips that could potentially come in, and we'll see, but today was a good day and I actually hit my goal of 100 and then some. And so now I'm gonna go home, and the next clip you'll see is of me summarizing the day and saying how much I made per hour and all that stuff. So I'll see you when I get home. So I am home now. It is currently 1:34 a.m. but my final earnings for today was $115.97. And so if we look at my stats, I was online for 6 hours and 34 minutes. I did 16 trips and I got 32 points. So then if we were to do the math of the amount of money I made versus the amount of time I was out, I made $17.66 an hour. So then if we go to the breakdown, my net fare was $55.87. My promotions were $10.23, and I got $49.87 in tips. So those are my earnings for day 5, and I will see you tomorrow for day 6. So today is the start of day 6. It is currently 5:30 p.m. so starting a little bit later than I said I would, but I am going to go out and we're going to see how much money we can make today. Yesterday was the first day where I made over $100, and today we're going to see if we can do it again. Just picked up the first order. It is from Island Mix, and the person lives 11 minutes away, so I should make a decent amount for this order, and I'll see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 1. This is how much I earned for it, and I will see you after I pick up order number 2. So order number 2 ended up turning into orders number 2 and 3. It ended up being a double order. And you know how earlier in the week I said I very rarely get double orders that are from different restaurants? Well, it just happened again. The first place is called Sale Sushi, and the second place is called Paradise Shawarma. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go drop off orders 2 and 3, and you'll see me after I finish dropping off order number 3. So I just dropped off the second order of the 2. This is how much I earned. And yeah, so this order brought me a lot farther than I wanted to go. I wouldn't say I'm close to downtown right now, but I would say that I'm about 15 minutes away from the highway that takes you downtown. And I really didn't want to come down this direction. I'm not going to go downtown. Like, this video is seeing how much money I can make in the suburbs, and also the dirty cameras that they put downtown. I'm not trying to get charged $5 for going 1 kilometer over the speed limit. So yeah, I'm not going downtown, but like I'm close, and it's like one of the reasons I wanted to stay in the suburbs is because I didn't want to be close to downtown. So I'm still in the suburbs, just getting closer to the city. But yeah, dropped off orders number 2 and 3, and I'll see you after I pick up order number 4. Just picked up my 4th order. It is from McDonald's, and I'll see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 4. This is how much I earned, and I'll see you after I pick up order number 5. Guess what? You know how I keep saying, oh, double orders from different restaurants aren't common? I just got another one. So I got one from A&W, which I just picked up. And then the second one is from Kinton Ramen. And so basically, maybe it's more common in the suburbs. I've pretty much exclusively been doing it downtown. And downtown, it literally only happened to me once in over 1,000 trips. And now, within the past couple of days, I've done it 3 times. So yeah, also, the reason you didn't see me driving between the 2 restaurants for the last double order I did earlier today is because both restaurants were in the same plaza, so I just walked over to the second one. But now the next clip you're going to see is the time lapse of me driving to Kinton Ramen, and then I'll talk to you after I pick it up. Just picked up the second order. It's those 2 bags on the ground right there. And quick story, so I went in and I showed her my order number and she gave me 1 bag. And so I come in my car and set down the bag, and then as I'm about to take out the camera, I hear a knock on my window, and then I turn and it's the same girl. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, there's a second bag. So she gave me the second bag. So yeah, I have these orders to drop off, and I will see you after I drop off the second one. Just dropped off orders 5 and 6. This is how much I earned, and I'll see you after I pick up order number 7. Just picked up my 7th order from McDonald's, and this one, it's after 8 o'clock, but in their notes they say just ring the doorbell and we'll bring it out. So I'm outside, I ring the doorbell, and then there's a worker standing right on the other side of the door, but like there's like one door and another door, so he's standing inside the double doors. And then so I'm like waiting for him to come over to me, and then he doesn't. So then I like hold up my phone to be like, hey, I'm an Uber driver. Then he signals for me to come in, and then I come inside, and then I had to wait like 10 minutes for the food. But I'm like, update the notes, man. Don't tell me that I have to wait outside and then I'm out there waiting for 2-3 minutes and I'm supposed to come inside. Anyways, so that's that. Now I'm gonna go drop this off. Just dropped off order number 7, and order number 8 just came in. This is how much I earned for order number 7, and order number 8 is for, I believe, the same McDonald's that I was just at. Nope, it's a different one, but it's for a McDonald's, so I'll see you after I pick it up. Just picked up the McDonald's order and I'm fed up. So apparently now, when a McDonald's says ring the doorbell, they mean on the inside. So basically, you go inside the restaurant and then there's another door and then you have to ring the doorbell to that door. And I'm like, the reason that they introduced the doorbell is so that you would stay outside during COVID, so that like you weren't in an enclosed space and like you could stay far apart. So I'm like, what's the point of having the doorbell inside the restaurant? So I'm like I'm waiting at the front counter, because some McDonald's you wait at the front counter, some of them you wait outside, some of them you go through the drive-thru, some of them you go through this second door and hit this secret doorbell. But like, I don't get it. Every single chain should just have the same thing, because when you go to a different location and then it's a different thing, it's so annoying. Like, I spent bare time in there just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to pick up the food, and then when I find the spot, it's still not ready. I'm upset. Why do you have a doorbell inside? That's like having a doorbell inside your house. What is that gonna do for anybody? Anyways, so I'm gonna drop off this food now. Just dropped off order number 8. This is how much I earned, and I'll see you after I pick up order number 9. Just picked up my 9th order. It's from a place called Karai Kuddy. I hope I said that correctly. And yeah, I'll see you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 9. This is how much I earned for it. This was actually a condo, and I had to go inside and go up. It wasn't too bad. It's just that the person ordered a lot of food, so it was kind of heavy. Plus they had a drink, so I have this like giant brown bag in one hand and this drink in the other. But then I also need to carry my phone because I need to be able to show the concierge what room I'm going to, and then I also need to like read it so that I know what their buzz code is and what their room number is and all this stuff. So basically trying to, when both of my hands are full with your food, but then I also need a hand for my phone, it's kind of hard, but I figured it out. And so yeah, I will see you after I pick up order number 10. Picked up order number 10. It's from Coco Fresh, but this one is inside a supermarket. So I was kind of lost, isn't the right word, but I was just kind of walking around trying to find where the Coco Fresh was. And yeah, so they have their own food court section within this supermarket. But yeah, so I picked it up and I'll talk to you after I drop it off. Just dropped off order number 10. This is how much I earned for it, and I got an order for KFC, which is literally down the street, and I will see you after I pick it up. Just picked up the KFC order, and the person lives 9 minutes away, so I should make decent money, and I'll see you after I drop it off. Okay, I just dropped off order number 11. This is how much I earned for it. And I'm not quite at $100 yet. It's currently $9.55, and I don't like to be out too late, but I'm so close. I'm at $91.86, and I still have a couple more tips that could come in, but I don't want to leave it to chance. I want to get over $100, so I'm going to see if I can do at least one more trip to see what I can do. So yeah, I will see you after I pick up order number 12. Hey guys, so I'm about to pick up order number 12. And so I typically don't talk to you before I pick it up. I usually just talk to you after it's in my car, but I have to tell you this. This person is running a restaurant out of their apartment. Like, the address kind of threw me off because I'm currently close to an area that I used to live in when I was a kid, right? And this area wasn't safe. Like, this was like 13 years ago, so I don't know if it's better now. But at the time, it wasn't the safest of areas. And so I see the street name and I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, hold on a second. This is an apartment complex. There are no stores on this street. It's literally like various roundabouts of apartments. So I'm like, someone is running a restaurant out of their apartment. And then I go to the notes and the person's like, oh yeah, I work out of apartment this is the buzz code. And I'm like, someone's high key running a restaurant out of their apartment. Anyway, so I'm by myself at 10:09 p.m. in an area that I don't remember being very safe to go to a makeshift restaurant in somebody's apartment. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna go in and get the food, but like, this is my last order of the night. So I got the food, and it was a child who gave it to me. I'm assuming the person's daughter. And one thing that I was thinking of as I was going up is, I feel like running a restaurant out of your home could be unsafe. Like, depending on how many orders you get, you now have like hundreds of people who know where you live. And it's like, I don't know. Something about this just doesn't feel right, but it is a legitimate business. I did get the food. Something that happened, so, when I was going inside, there's like, in every apartment building, there's like the door and then this middle space and then another door. In order to open that other door, you have to buzz the resident, right? So there's this guy waiting in between the doors. And then I pull up and I put in the buzz code and then the door unlocks. And then he's like, what the bleep? As if he's never seen buzz codes before. So anyways, I go through the door. He follows me through the door. Then I click the elevator to go up, and he then like comes into the elevator with me. He came off on a different floor, but I just felt uncomfortable because like, I feel like I don't know how to explain it. Like, if he lived there, he'd have a key. Or if he knew someone who lived there, they'd have a buzz code. So I'm like, Mans was just chilling, waiting for me to go in. Or waiting for someone to go in so that he could get through the door. And like, I know that doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't belong there. Like, sometimes I wait between the doors so that I can get in because maybe the customer didn't give me a buzz code. But this guy wasn't a driver. Like, he didn't have a phone on him like he was going to this person's place, or he didn't have food with him as if he was delivering to someone who lives here. So he was just a guy waiting who didn't have a buzz code or a key. So I don't know, it just made me a little sketch to be sharing an elevator with someone who couldn't get into the building for some reason. But anyways, it all worked out, and I'm gonna drop off this order, and the person lives 17 minutes away. Okay, yeah, this is definitely my last order of the night. I'll see you after I drop it off. So I just dropped off order number 12. This is how much I earned for it. And as of right now, I just went offline and it's 10:43 p.m. A lot later than I wanted to be out. And I made $108.12 so far. There's still a couple of tips that could potentially come in. But regardless, I am done for the night and I'm gonna go home. Okay, so I am home now. It is currently 1:58 a.m. I've been home for a while, but I'm just now filming this part. So the last time we spoke, my total was $108.12, and it is still $108.12. I didn't get any more tips since coming home. So if we look at my stats for today, I was online for 5 hours and 10 minutes. I did 12 trips and I got 24 points. And then if we look at my breakdown, my net fare was $52.59. For promotions, I got $17.15, and I made $38.38 in tips. And so if we're to do the math for the amount of money divided by the amount of time I was out, I made about $20.93 an hour. So yes, still not as much as when I am downtown, but still a decent wage, so I'm not complaining. And so yeah, that is the end of day 6, and so tomorrow is day 7, aka the last day of my week of doing Uber Eats in the suburbs. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, today is day 7. Well, actually, it's night 7. Quick story. So I'm currently in summer school, and I had an essay to write that was due today at 10 p.m. And being the procrastinator I am, I didn't start that essay until today. And so I honestly didn't think it was going to take me too long. So I set an alarm for noon, and yes, I have to set an alarm to wake up at noon because I am not a morning person. I will sleep till 3 p.m. if people would let me. Anyway, so I set an alarm for noon, and then I woke up and then I started working on the essay, and I just finished it. It is currently 9:25. I finished it at about 9, and this essay was due at 10. So like it took me 9 hours, and it took me just up until it was due. So basically throughout the day I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on this essay from 12 to 5, and if I'm not done, I'm still gonna go out and do Uber, and then I'll come home a little early and I'll still have time to do it. No, I wouldn't have, because if I had gone out and done Uber, I would have gone out for like minimum 2 hours, and I finished with 1 hour to spare. So if I had gone out and done Uber, then I wouldn't have finished my essay on time and all this stuff. And so this week was not a good week for me to choose to do 1 week of Uber, because I knew I had this essay due, but I just wanted to make this video, so I tried to make it work. And I feel kind of upset at myself because I've been spreading myself too thin. Like by the time this video goes up, my 100 sit-ups a day challenge will already be out. That's going up the week before this, but as of right now I am filming that video. So I'm doing 100 sit-ups every single day in July. So then I've been filming that daily, and then for the last week of July I've been filming myself doing this daily. So I've been filming daily for 2 separate videos, plus I had track practice, plus I had this essay to do, and I've just been spreading myself way too thin. And now I feel like this video is gonna suffer a little bit because I'm not gonna get to show you like what I would truly make in a week, because Monday and Tuesday I made like $20 and $40, and then today I don't know how much I'm gonna make because I'm going out for like half an hour or like an hour, right? And so yeah, I'm mad at myself, and I still haven't done my sit-ups for today yet, so I can't do Uber for too long because I have to come home before midnight to film myself doing the sit-ups, and then I have to film the outro to that video saying like showing like my results and everything. And so yeah, I'm sorry that this video isn't turning out exactly the way that I wanted it to, and my earnings aren't going to be as high as they usually are, but I still think that I made a few $100s this week, which is good. But anyways, that was a long intro for day number 7. We're going to go out and see how much money we can make in the next half an hour or hour or so. Just picked up my first order. It is from Subway, and I'm gonna drop it off at the person's house. Just dropped off order number 1. This is how much I earned for it, and I'll see you after I pick up order number 2. My second order turned into my second and third order. I have yet another double order where they're from 2 different restaurants. The projected amount that I was going to make was $13, and the projected time it was going to take is 42 minutes. So these are going to be my last 2 pickups, and then I'm done for the night. But yeah, so I have the first order here. It was from Dragon Gem, and then the second one is from Wimpy's Diner. So I'm going to drive there now. Picked up the food from Wimpy's Diner, and now I'm going to drop off the 2 orders, and I will see you after the second drop off. Just dropped off order number 3. This is how much I earned for the double order, and I am done for the night because I started way too late, and it's currently 10:24. So yeah, I am currently at $16.07, and none of the tips have come in yet, so maybe some of these people will tip me and I'll get to at least $20 today. But yeah, I'll see you when I get home. Okay, so it is the end of day 7, and so I'm going to tell you my stats for day 7 as well as my stats for the entire week. So I ended the day with $24.79. All 3 people tipped me today, and so I was online for 53 minutes and 24 seconds. I did 3 trips and I got 3 points. And then if we look at the breakdown, my net fare was $12.86. For promotions, I got $3.21, and I got $8.72 in tips. So then if we do the calculations for how much I made versus how long I was online, I made $27.94 an hour today. And I know that that doesn't sound like it makes sense because I only made $24, but I made $27 an hour. But that's because I was on for less than an hour. So then when you do the math, it ends up being higher. So now that we've done my final calculations for day 7, let's look at the weekly calculations. So if I add the $94.15 from the 25th to the $86.92 from the 26th to the $20.93 from the 27th to the $40.97 from the 28th, to the $115.97 from the 29th, to the $108.12 from the 30th, to the $24.79 from the 31st, plus the $5 cash tip that I got on Monday, I get a total of $496.85. So no, I didn't hit the 700. There were a couple days this week where I was just too busy and I didn't get to go out for as long as I'd hoped. And then we all know about what happened today with the essay and all that stuff. And I'm kind of upset that Friday got cut short for me, because typically Fridays are my best days. Like, I've earned $300 multiple Fridays in a row. So I'm like, if I go out for enough time on Friday, I'll make a certain amount of money, but it just didn't work out, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. So yeah, also one day this week I filled up my gas tank and it was $40. So then if we subtract the $40, then my profits for this week were $456.85. So then if we go into my hourly wage for the week, so I made $496.85, and I was online for 25 hours, 49 minutes, and 24 seconds. So then if we do the math, I was averaging $19.24 per hour this week. Once again, lower than when I am downtown, but still decent money, so I'm not complaining. And so I did 66 trips this week, so that gives you a kind of a gauge of how many trips you have to do to make how much money. Obviously it varies, because you could do 66 trips and get more tips than me or less tips than me, and so you'd make more or less money, but I'm just putting that number out there. And then as for the points, this week I got 128 points. I know I haven't really explained the point system. It's new in Toronto. Uber Pro has been around for probably a few years in America, but it just came to Toronto last month. So yeah, I intend to make a video about that, but I'm just giving you that information since it is information that is given to me within the Uber app. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video of like a true look into 1 week of working as an Uber driver. Sometimes you're able to go out for a long period of time and make X amount of money, and sometimes life gets in the way and you can't earn as much. So this is just a real week. There are weeks where I earn over $1,000, and there are weeks where I earn just under $500. Also, I hope this goes to show you that if you don't want to go to like the main city where you live, you can still make a decent wage in the suburbs, because sometimes downtown is just a bit much with all the traffic and the cyclists and nowhere to park, and now with their new speed cameras, like, it might just be too much. And so now I know that I can just chill in the suburbs and still make a decent amount of money, so that is definitely an option for me. So a couple of questions for you guys. Do you guys want to see me do a week in the life of an Uber driver, but downtown? Like, do you want to see the downtown version of this? Or do you want to see another suburbs version where I go from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day? Because when I go downtown and I'm earning like over $1,000 a week, I'm working for like 10 hours a day. So do you want to see me doing full-time in the suburbs, or do you want to see me doing part-time downtown, full-time downtown? What is the next Uber driving video that you guys want to see from me? Also, my second question is, how do you feel about the dash cam footage? In my last Uber driving video, I introduced the dash cam footage, and a lot of you guys said that you liked it. However, that was just for one day. So I did an Uber Eats Friday night, and then I incorporated the dash cam footage, right? But then when I do that for 7 days in a row, and then I put that all into one video, I haven't finished editing this video yet. I've been editing it as I go, but the video looks like it's gonna be over 2 hours long. And so when I release my Uber videos, which is probably like once a month or so, do you guys want to sit through 2.5 hours of me like doing Uber? Because if I took out the dash cam footage, the video would probably be half its length. So a 2-hour video might turn into a 1-hour video. You know what I mean? So still on the longer end, but definitely shorter. So do you guys only want the dash cam footage for when I'm just doing one day, or do you like the dash cam footage when I'm doing a full week regardless of how long the video ends up being. The reason I wanted to incorporate the dash cam footage is because one, no one else I've seen has been doing it, and so I feel like that's something that sets me apart. And two, I feel like it shows you, like, especially for this one, I wanted to show you a real week of doing Uber. It shows you how far you have to drive, how many places you have to go, and it kind of just makes it more real than just saying I picked it up, dropped it off, picked it up, drop it off. But at the same time, if it's too long-winded for you guys, then I'm okay with cutting it out. So yeah, let me know what you think about the dashcam footage. Does it just make the video unnecessarily long, or do you guys like it and you like seeing everywhere that I'm driving and seeing how far I have to drive and seeing how real it is and seeing all the places that I get to go to and getting to enjoy the scenery and all that? Let me know. But yeah, that's a long outro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy it, be sure to share it with them. All my social media links will be down below in case you want to follow me on there. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday, and I'll see you next Monday with a new video. So today is Saturday. Saturday. Why do I keep saying that?